What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Ollie Watkins. I don't know why I've done him, but I've done him. He's 110,000 coins, an 84 and an 85 rated SBC for this 87 striker. The question is, have I made a grave mistake, or could this be the best mistake of my life? Because at the minute, I'm not feeling it. I think he's going to be a good card, but 110 is a lot of coins to put into somebody. He already has an 85 in form, and in terms of the difference between them, we've not got a lot, so I'm very interested. His 84.5 is coming in at 60,000, so I suppose in terms of value back, you're getting relatively close to it. He's a 3-star, 4-star with controlled acceleration type, right foot high, and he is 5'11". Striker or centre forward are the only two positions. We've got great sprint speed as always, finishing looking good. Composure could do with a bit of work, but it is what it is. Stamina, head and accuracy, agility looking good, and strength. Doesn't have a playstyle plus. This could have been the moment to make that 110 worth it, but unfortunately haven't. They have got chip shot, you've got rapid, relentless, and acrobatic as his playstyles. I'm interested. So he is, what is he? He's right-footed. Let's see where he fits in the team, to be honest, because we've got Haaland already. I'm kind of thinking just straight swap for Zola, to be honest. I think that would be the better move rather than taking out Haaland. Keeps all of my players in check. So let's see if we can do that. And chemistry star, what are we going for? So we got him here. Chemistry star wise, am I looking at a finisher? I think that would probably be the way to go. Do I even have his, I might have his 85 to be honest. Let's move Ansu out the way. I can't remember what account I actually have Watkins on. If it is this one or it is my second account. I want to say, yeah, it's going to be my second. So, interesting one. That one is being said to have Hawk on him. What would a Hawk give him? Let's quickly go over to if he is worth changing. So, we've got, what could we go with? So, they're saying a Hawk is a potential. A Hawk would give him 94 pace. Not really maxing out too much on that pace because obviously we've already got the 97 sprint speed. Bit more strength, bit more shooting. If we was to go with a finisher, controlled explosive, so that might be the reason why they don't. To be honest, it depends, to be fair. It depends on what you like. Controlled explosive isn't awful. I do like controlled. Might, to be honest, just keep him on the basic for now and kind of see in a couple of games what he actually looks like in terms of here. We've got Shadow and Hawk. So Hawk could be the move again. Well, we'll put a Hawk to start with. We'll go Hawk to start with and see how he goes with it. If it does change later on in the game, then I will let you know. It's already positioned there, so that's nice. And let's jump into some games with him. Interesting card. See if he's worth the money. FC24 is here and Sky Coach has all your needs covered. From squad battles, champs, qualifications, and even now draft boosting, there is a long list of services they do give, as well as coaching and also the big one everybody wants in FC24 coins. This service is fast and reliable, and you will get your coins, your boosting services, or obviously coaching in a matter of hours. If you do want to get any of these, make sure you head over to skycoach.gg, go onto the website, and when you go to checkout, make sure that you are using the code JT11 at checkout for your 5% off your orders. And if you'd prefer to do this on mobile, check out the screen right now with the QR code for their mobile app. So we are a little bit rusty, so bear with me in this game. To be honest, we want to see what Watkins can deliver, and then also what have we got as options for 110,000. That is a lot of coins, and especially in this kind of game, that probably could get you a relatively decent player. So I'm hoping he can at least provide something. See if we can find Haaland back into Watkins if we can. Good block from Tomori as always. I think the dead part about his kind of attack is he's only got the 4-star skills as well. That, for my game personally, I like to have just at least 4. 3 is just not necessarily the greatest unless you are something like Haaland, which most definitely has his own sort of traits. That's got to be an easy goal. Oh my. Hits the megs on the player and doesn't manage to find it. There he is. It's a great run. We have got chip shot as our best friend. That is not enough of a chip shot. Come on. Chip shots this game are just, they're so hit and miss. It's ridiculous. Sometimes I'll hit it just with a bit of power, goes way over. Half the time I'll do it and it doesn't even bother. And I know playstyle pluses are there for the reason, but come on. Right, let's see if we can formulate some sort of attack. It's good play. Agility-wise, looking pretty good. Nothing too crazy, but most definitely not a bad little extra. Haaland with a header. Alisson with a good one there. I kind of needed a bit more direct rather than necessarily the looping cross there. Back into Watkins. Little shimmy. Goes down. There's the penalty, but it doesn't matter as Virgil has saved the day already. Good work from him. Nice inside the box. Controlled, composed. It's exactly what we want. And again, looking for that wing play if we can. He's got the 91 pace, so he should be absolutely blitzing a lot of the players, which we're definitely seeing. That. See, this is my problem with me. Like that, if I press any button, even if I'm not controlling him there, I guarantee you fall over and there's a penalty. He's just run straight into him. I don't understand how Watkins is not falling over there. Penalties again this year are most definitely so RNG based. Like, they are crazy and criminal at the same time. Amount of red cards I've got is unbelievable. Finding a bit of width down here. Can we go with a little 1-2 with KDB maybe? Find him a little bit in... Oh, good defending. Straight through the middle. Little tap. See what this control sieve... It's just... This is what I don't have with a... Ooh, not bad. This is what I don't have with a 3-star skiller. It's finding them angles. Haaland, you kind of run through, just absolutely dominate with pace. Watkins definitely has that, but in the kind of scenarios like that, unless I go backwards, there's just nothing there as he goes for the body, see? So it's an interesting one to see. Can we? Oh, okay, we're going to go back out here. Dembele looking for the Watkins on the inside, but Walker is there. Oh, it's all the way in. Oh, marginal error there. Marginal. Oh, Watkins with a run. It's a good one from Son. Get enough pace. Around Saliba. Oh, my God. Surely the pace is enough there as he finds it back in. Takes the one. Tries to find it through. Someone get through him, honestly. Just stuck behind a centre-back. Good. This is where we want him. It's where we want him. It's okay. Maybe not necessarily where we want him. Finds the opening. How lucky was that? Just goes through the legs of Walker. Opens the space. It's a great finish. Once he gets in front of goal, that's what I mean. He's gonna be good at scoring. Like naturally, he's got a good record of scoring, even just from his normal card. I just felt like the pace could feel a little bit more. As we find him again, look for the finesse around. He's gone near post instead. And Watkins has got 2 in the space of about 3 minutes. Good down the wing. Okay, what can we find here? Looking on the inside this time. Lays in a bit of Haaland. Haaland knows what to expect for that near post. Watkins for the hat-trick. Just get a shot on. Oh, lovely play. Son's done the most of the work there. Can we cut in? Cut back away. Lovely. Left foot. Solid. Okay. No, not bad. Not bad. Like I say, a little bit blocky on that kind of left stick dribbling. Nothing too crazy. There's going to be a volley. Where is the overhead kick? I really think that he should have just flared that on his own, to be honest. Oh, good pass. Bit of power. Can we go for the near? Worth a try. He kind of closed down the angles really well. It's not bad attempt again. So we try and find another header. We go away from it this time. Watkins looking for the fake. Trying to fake the keeper as well. It's forcing. I could have gone across goal, but try and force it sometimes. You might be able to get the winner there. Oh, into him. Get the turn. First good touch. Second good touch. That's my fault. Really should have went with more of a kind of close control first touch and then opened up the speed gates. Knowing that Walker's there, he's going to have that pace to combat against him. Oh, and again, on your bike, son. Varane in pursuit. Keeper's going to come out at some point, surely. Honestly, I just wish that he felt a little bit quicker at times. Again, it might literally just running through is never going to be always the answer, but I just think when it comes to someone like this, 91 pace with a little bit extra from the Hawk should feel a little bit faster. When he's like 5 steps ahead, I don't see how they could be catching so quick. And yeah, I don't want him necessarily to just be burning here and he can always get through, but you feel like you should be able to a little bit more and be able to kind of get the advantage of it. Good touch away this time. Looking for the Son on the inside. finds a bit of input Varane in the way. That's where we want him. We kind of have that finesse shot plus with Son coming in on the inside as Watkins kind of takes almost the centre-back out of field. And it's kind of not a little bad partnership there. We know Son can score outside the box effortlessly with that finesse plus. And then obviously Watkins, with no real shooting kind of play style, is allowed to kind of let his wings sort of spread. We find it here. We go with a little 1-2. We can then just power our way through, maybe get lucky with a little ball there. Again, sometimes it might not be when you're forcing it, but even then, just a little bit of a mix-up, you could then potentially bring it back. And so it's clever to utilize your players as well. So then, going into the overall form then. So the SBC is currently coming in at 111, which is fair enough. I feel like it's pretty standard. We've got so many cards out now at the minute that realistically is going to be the standard of cost. 84 Inform England, 85 Prem. Nothing really too crazy. We've got a lot of players out there that we can do. If you just go over to, let alone you've got the 4 or 5 icons now, where we've got 4 icons. 4 icons at the minute. Vidic, I think, to come. You've then got the likes of every kind of squad foundation's pretty bog standard. But then you've got Leka, you've got Kuleveski and Mudryk. You've got Marta, Odegaard. I think Alvarez is still there as well, I'm pretty sure, for the next few days. So he's 450. Even Simon's at 150. Aspas at 120. There isn't really a difference in price. I think that is kind of just what they're standard them at. And you've got to just pick which ones are your best or your favourite to do, whether the cost, to be honest. Whether he's worth the upgrade is the big statement, because no skill move or weak foot upgrade. I don't believe any play styles. So we've got Chip Shot Rapid, Relentless, Acrobat. I think we've got the same here. Oh no, we gained Acrobat. Again, a normal play style, it's not really too much different. We haven't got a skill move. No, skill move, weak foot still the same. And you're coming in at 60,000 coins. Let alone, yes, that is got to be tradable coins now, unless you do a Team of the Week player pick or pack, then you can get him there. But in terms of right now, you could go buy him for, technically, 50k cheaper than what you are giving in. And that's the whole debate between, is untradeable worth it or not? That is totally down to you. I don't think there's that much of an upgrade. If we look at the upgrades to him, he's a +2 overall, 2 more on the composure, which is a big deal. May not be what you consider to be like you can see the upgrade. Like for instance, you're not going to notice a 2 pace. If you've got somebody who's 88 pace and 90, they're going to be relatively similar. You're not going to be able to see the difference. What does make the difference there is the acceleration type. So if you've got controlled versus controlled explosive, that will have some telltale signs. It's why lengthy and controlled are totally different in the accelerations and why defenders are predominantly lengthy. With him in general, I think the Hawk probably is the better option by the looks of it. I'm assuming, I don't know for good, let me know down below if you think controlled explosive is naff, because I'm getting that vibe from him. If you're going to keep him at one thing, controlled seems to be the way. And Hawk definitely doesn't look bad. Gets a bit more on that pace. Shooting wise looks fantastic. Gets a bit more physicality. Balance wise is still a little bit lower. It's why I'd kind of be looking at the finisher a bit more. I know we don't necessarily get any more on the pace, but maybe it could work like that. But I do think just having him with a partner, maybe a solo striker isn't for him as such. Maybe if he did have the 4-star, 5-star skills, you could have then argued between being able to get out of them sticky situations. Whereas I think you kind of need that partner to bounce off. Even wingers. Wingers being closer, maybe a striker and 2 centre forwards rather than wingers, or having the wingers really pushing in rather than going totally out wide to give him that support in the defence sort of category. Overall wise, I think he's standard. He's nothing too crazy. In terms of a Prem striker, I don't think he's the best or the worst. And that's kind of a very moderate answer right there. Haaland I absolutely love. He is a certain type. Son, probably one of my favourites. João Pedro, another favourite. And even Cunha, to be honest. For a level 40, it's not a bad card if you did choose him. If we then go kind of a bit further down, Rashford, if you're going for a very expensive card, is incredible. You've got Wilson. So you could go Wilson and Watkins up front. You could go Watkins and Cunha, Watkins and Alvarez. You've got a lot of different options. I think if I'm looking at him, I'd say he's over Wilson in my opinion at the minute. I'd say over Nkunku. Nkunku's kind of that cam though. I do like him more in the assisting play rather than scoring, which again you can kind of go with. Very similar to João Pedro. I must admit I played with João Pedro a little bit more. Had a couple of foot champs with him and he seemed more useful in the end product. The 4-star skills will have a difference, and obviously having the 90 dribbling is again going to be a massive one. So I think he's probably like, what, top, if you don't count all of the different versions, because Son is up there twice already, well 3 times in fact. I'd probably say where you've got Haaland, Rashford, Son, João Pedro, Cunha, I'd say yes, and then Alvarez. So you're looking top 7 to top 9 Prem strikers at the minute. Let me know what your thoughts are though. I'd give him a solid 8.5. If I'm being brutal for him, we've got to put him in the category. I'd say 8.5 as a striker. Let me know down below what you think, and make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.